morning everyone, and welcome back to Dubai. It is of course absolutely boiling once again, and I'm back in the RS6, the Abt Rs6 today. Today is my last day in Dubai, which is very sad. I've had an absolutely incredible week here thanks to Desert Stallion, who have just given me so many opportunities. So I've just been in the desert this morning. I'm actually going to be working closely with them over the next year, and if you don't know who they are, they mainly produce non-alcoholic beer, which is obviously very popular out here. So I was in the desert this morning making some content for them, some pictures, and so as the future looks like, over the next year I'm going to be spending a fair amount of time out here in Dubai, which will be absolutely awesome, especially during the winter months. In Switzerland, I can't do obviously snow videos all winter, so really looking forward to coming out here once a month and making some hopefully really cool videos. There's so many amazing opportunities out here, and I can't wait already to come back out. And with today being my last day, I thought I'd make a video based on this absolute beast. I mean, listen to that. This thing is so quick, honestly. So, and that sound. This thing is 705 horsepower, but apparently it's actually a bit more. They were just being a bit kind when they said that. It's more than enough power, and also has 880 newton meters of torque, which is just huge. And it does these cracks and pops all the time. It sounds so good. I just love the RS6. This, for me, I think is the perfect Audi. I don't know if I've ever seen a better Audi, not just RS6, but for me probably the best Audi that I've ever seen visually, for sure. The color on this red, I'm not exactly sure what the name of the red is, but it just works so well, especially out here. The red against the sand in pictures, as you may have seen on my Instagram, looks absolutely incredible. And then mixed in with all the black parts, the black wheels and the carbon fiber, which is everywhere. It's just the best spec Audi I've personally ever seen. Well, it suits my taste, let's say, anyway. Okay, the only thing I would change in this, well not change, add, is I would have the Alcantara steering wheel. But that's more of a personal preference. Some people actually don't like Alcantara. For the people that have never been here, the speed limits are so strict. I mean, I thought Switzerland was strict. When I go back to Switzerland, Switzerland is going to feel fast compared to here, which I never thought I would say. So I'm on this beautiful stretch now, you can see, for so many kilometers ahead, and the speed limit is 90. Sometimes I've been on a 4-lane road like this, just 4 lanes, completely straight ahead, and the speed limit has been 100. And really every couple of minutes there is a speed camera. So having this 705 horsepower is really nice, of course, but over here you can't really use it. Well, I'm definitely can't anyway. Maybe the locals do otherwise, I don't know, but the speed limits are just unbelievable here. This picks up speed so quick, so much torque, and there's just no hesitation when you put your foot down, which I just love. So the owner from this car actually uses this as his daily driver. I mean, that's what RS6s are for, in a way. You can use it as a daily driver, you can go and have fun with it on a mountain pass, you can drive it in the snow, you can just do absolutely everything with it. So I've been lucky enough to be using this car as my daily driver since I've been here, and it's just been an absolute dream. Now, straight away I felt really comfortable in this car because this is the type of car that I'm used to back home in Switzerland, and I really didn't expect to be driving this out here. And as I mentioned in my last video, this is the only Abt RS6 in Dubai and the whole of Asia, and this gets so many looks out here. I've had so many people coming up to me just saying cool car, really people's jaws dropping when you turn up to the hotel. It's something totally different. Even against the supercars, this gets a supercar reaction. I mean, it's not a supercar, but it gets the reaction, but then again it is supercar money. It's just so comfortable. You can just drive all day long in it. I've not once had backache or felt uncomfortable. I've probably done around 700 kilometers over the last couple of days. It's just been absolutely perfect. I cannot say anything bad about it whatsoever. Even the stock RS6 is, of course, incredible, but this, with the app tuning and all the body parts on it, it's perfect. There's no other words to say it. For me anyway, it's the perfect RS6. Okay, maybe if I had it also, I'd have it a little bit louder than this. I mean, of course that sounds seriously good. He didn't want it too loud because, like I said, he is using it as his daily driver. He's got his kids in the back. On the outside, you have carbon bits everywhere, on the wind mirrors, the front splitter, on the side of the car, on the back, this diffuser around the exhaust. The carbon bits look seriously good on the outside, and against the red color, it's just perfect. And I know I keep saying it's perfect, but it really does look perfect to me. The Abt exhaust also, as I just said, sounds really, really nice. I'm loving the air vents on the front wheel arches. They look seriously cool. Interior wise, we've got the red stitching everywhere, and there is a lot of Abt branding. Abt do like their logos, but I must say it does look cool. This on the mirror, on the center console, on the front here, on the back of the car. Something that I don't normally mention when I talk about cars, well, in general actually, I don't really review cars, but I felt this deserved talking about a bit, is the sound system. This has the Bang & Olufsen sound system, and it's just unbelievable. I've never heard music so clear in my life. Last night I was driving this back to the hotel. I had some house music on full volume, and it was just crystal clear. Being in here with the windows closed, and that sound system sounds just absolutely spectacular. If a time ever comes where I can afford a car of this price, then I would 100% buy an RS6. Well, I will own an RS6 in my life, definitely, that's for sure. There's not many cars where you can have this amount of fun driving a mountain pass. You could join your friends with sports cars and then go driving in the snow in the winter, and then also do a long distance 8-hour drive through Europe in total comfort. I mean, it really is one car for everything. For me, of course, with my social media, it's important that I would have a car that looks good on pictures, and I feel like with this I could just take endless pictures of it. It looks good from every angle. Wherever I put it, it looks great. I can't really say anything bad. Well, I definitely can't say anything bad about the looks at all. The front of this I love though. It looks so aggressive. Last night I pulled up into a hotel and they had a big reflective window, and it just looked so cool. It looks kind of like Darth Vader but in red. The big grille and the small Dubai number plate looks fine on the side. It just has such presence, but it looks beautiful and mean and aggressive at the same time, which is a really hard combination to get in a car. I love the sound of it when it changes gear. I love the sound when you do a downshift. I love the sound when you're just cruising. It's the sound in this is just seriously cool. And then of course you got these. It doesn't do the pops and bangs every time, which I actually like, because some cars are so predictable, like the Hurricane, that every time you downshift it does exactly the same. Now this is probably programmed to do it also, but it doesn't do the same every time. Sometimes they're louder, sometimes they're more, sometimes they're less, and sometimes it doesn't do it at all, which I like. For me, that makes it more fun to try and make a good sound rather than just knowing it does it automatically every single time. There were some nice ones, that was some nice ones. Really, sometimes it just sounds so good. So this is one of 50 Abt RS6 Plus, and I'm pretty sure the other 49 owners are going to be enjoying it just as much as I am. So I've just arrived here at Auto Misty Car Care to quickly wash the RS6. As I said, today is my last day, so this evening I'm going to go and make some, well, hopefully really nice pictures with the RS6. So they're going to start washing it in a minute, and there is some incredible things here. So while they're going to wash the car, what I'm going to do is quickly show you guys around. There is a car right here in front of me that is my absolute dream car. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've spoken about this quite a lot. It's the 918, it's like a matte grey. Oh my word, this thing looks, it's just unreal. So we're gonna go take definitely a closer look at this. My dream car right here. I'm gonna find one, and I think Dubai is going to be the place where I get to drive one of these for the first time. Okay, so I'm just going to stop for a minute and appreciate this while I can. This 918, as most of you know, is an absolute dream for me to drive and film. I'm sure it's going to happen eventually, especially from the back. I mean, come on, just look at that. How good does that look in this color, this matte gray? Finish it off with the acid green calipers. And it's also got a red interior, which you probably can't see too well. The windows are all blacked out, as they are on most cars around here. But just wow, I mean, I'm gonna stand around this for the next 10 minutes, I think, just drooling. Possibly the absolute perfect spec on a 918 right here. So I'm just gonna walk past my dream car for the last time today, and let's head into the room and see if the R6 has been cleaned yet.
Got a meal out the deal and I'm still in the grind. That shorty said she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they buy and they ready to go. I'm your head club, bottle full of bug. My mind got what you need if you need to feel a buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. My mind got what you need if you need to feel a buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. So what I'm gonna do now to end my final day in Dubai with the R6, as the car is looking absolutely perfect now, I'm going to head down onto the beach, which I'm on now, and take some final pictures of this beast. So for now, for me, it's bye from Dubai, and I shall see you all again very soon, but back in snowy Switzerland. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel a buzz.